On fam, this is your brother Ronald Zahn. Listen, I was talking to a homegirl a few minutes ago and she asked me a profound question. She said, how is it that God can use someone, male or female, but those on the outside look at that person as being disqualified because of maybe their lives doesn't line up with what the scriptures say? And so I had to ponder on that, and I had to think about the very lineage of Jesus Christ. Here is in the Messiah's lineage, hoes, thugs, criminals, adulterers, idolaters, all in his family line. All in his family line. I just look at the life of David, King David, and he lived such a dirty, filthy, low down life. Yet this is the man that God said is a man after my own heart. Now, I'm not just saying just living any kind of way and all that, but who are we to judge what God has already justified? When we look at our own lives, are we that clean? Are we that righteous? Are we that holy? And so when I look at those that God have used, be it the great grandmother who was an idolater, Ruth. When I look at a first class hoe on the corner, Rahab, that God used to usher in his agenda and his kingdom, I just have to shake my head, because we all are cracked vessels. We all are flawed human beings that need a savior, that need a redeemer to live on the inside, to transform our minds, to remove all of the hurt and the brokenness that stands in the way of the full transformation and regeneration of our hearts and our minds. So therefore, what Brother Zion is saying on today is that it does not matter what people think. It only matters what God has said. And he has aerial vision. We have ground level vision. And if people don't add up to what we deem as being qualified or justified, then we quickly dismissed it or dismissed them. And there were many that dismissed Jesus and said that he was not the coming Messiah, though they were standing eye to eye with salvation, and said we would take Barabbas over him because he didn't look he didn't fit the image in their mind. He didn't fit the image that they had envisioned of a Messiah. How many of us are judging people that God have selected? We got the audacity and the unmitigated gall. When God is saying your life is so jacked up from the flow up, just imagine if I use the sky as my silver screen and I use the sound of the universe to back up the silver screen of the sky. And no matter if you are in Brazil, in Africa, in Italy, or in America, you can look up on the sky, the silver screen, and I will show them what you did last night. I will show them what you did 6 months ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, all of the places that you visited. All your dirty little secrets will be played on the sky. And I will use the sounds of nature to echo all of the sounds that you made during those moments. All of the things that you thought during those moments. We wouldn't like that. We couldn't find a rock that was big enough to crawl up under. So, I thank God for his grace. I thank God for his mercy, because I can share that and you can share that to the masses of people, because it ain't about folk and what they think. It is about what God has said. Peace and blessings. Love you to life. Freedom Project coming alive.